Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you once again for this day. Thank you for your love, your grace, and your mercy upon our life. We thank you for this meeting. Let it be what you have it to be. We ask that you look upon the citizens of this town, look upon the chief of police, look upon all of them, look upon the mayor, look upon the clerks, Father God. We ask you to continue to lead us and guide us, that we'll be led by your spirit. And whatever we do, Lord, it ain't about us. It's all about you. And we give you the glory today. We give you the praise. We give you the honor. And we thank you and we praise you. And we ask you for the blessing. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. First of all, if anyone that want to speak, we ask you to sign the sign-in sheet. And we're going to get started on that. I'm going to read the outline that we have for tonight, and then we can go from there.
Town hall meeting schedule, I think we all got it. We're just reading through it. Town of Cullen will hold town hall meetings to give residents an open and available opportunity to receive updates, ask questions, express concerns, and engage directly with town leadership. These meetings are separate from official town council meetings and are intended to promote transparency, community involvement, and two-way communication. Town hall meetings are informal and conversational, but they are not decision-making meetings. No official votes, actions, or resolutions are taken during these sessions. Here we show a schedule. The first quarter will be in March, the second quarter will be in June, third quarter will be in September, and the fourth quarter being in September. Meeting times will be quarterly every second Monday at 6 p.m. Specific dates will be announced at least 2 weeks prior to each meeting through the town's website, town hall postings, and social media. Okay, I'm sorry. On the very back page, we're going to go to those. The very back one has specific dates. Now, I'll turn to that. In those meetings, the first quarter will be March the 9th. The second quarter meeting will be June the 8th. The third quarter meeting, September 14th. The fourth quarter meeting, December the 14th. Turning back to the front, the location will be here at the Town Hall in Cullen Town Hall. The meeting format and procedure, welcome and opening remarks. The mayor will welcome attendees and explain the purpose and flow of the meeting. Number 2, town updates. Town leadership will present general updates including current projects, upcoming events, financial or departmental highlights, public safety information, new or upcoming town initiatives. Number 3, open community discussions. Residents will have the opportunity to speak, ask questions, and share concerns. Guidelines. Every speaker will be required to sign in. This is to keep record of the issues any resident may have. Speakers must be recognized by the moderator. Each participant may be given 3 minutes to allow every person a chance to speak. Participants must remain respectful and avoid personal attacks. Discussion should focus on community matters, not individual, personal, or legal issues. Number 4, public participation guidelines. And to assure orderly and fair meetings, citizens must wait to be recognized before speaking. Personal attacks, disruptive behavior, or inappropriate language will not be allowed. The mayor has the authority to maintain order and may direct individuals to yield the floor. Number 5, follow-up process. Items requiring further review or action will be documented by our town clerk. A follow-up response will be provided by direct communication with the resident. And number 6, closing remarks. The mayor will summarize key points and outline next steps and upcoming dates. Now we're down to number 2.
And if you would, leave your number. Don't have everybody's number, whatever your question may be or whatever your may concern. Don't have it tonight, we can get back with you. Just leave your number on the paper. If you don't want to leave, that's fine. But that's the only way I'll be able to contact you, whatever concern that you may have. To call you back and let you know what we find out concerning that matter. And then we can go forward. That way we can contact you and let you know what we find out or what's going on. So, first of all, like I said, I want to welcome everybody that come tonight. Like I said, the purpose of this meeting, talking about just to hear what the citizens have on their mind and comments and ideas, what with citizen participation, and that's what we're looking for tonight. And we'll discuss what we certain things that we got that's coming up for the town, and see if anybody wanna be involved or wanna participate in it, and we can go from there. So we'll have who we got first on your list.
Mr. Mayor.
I'm concerned, I think I talked to just about all the council about the lot next to me at 312 Nelson. And I'm just asking y'all to see if y'all can get somebody to clean it up. Because sometime I know half of it's at 312 Nelson. And that's my main concern. One more thing. Drop box out there, some elderly people have asked me about putting it right here in the one, like where you can drop it. Because that way you won't have to get out the car,
Okay, I'll see what I come up with something else on that, Mr. Mills, as far as, drop it off in the window.
Okay.
I come up with something like that, I'll see what we can do, but we haven't that one, I'm gonna leave that one there, but we might have a designated one where they can't drop it. Go in now, and we'll check on that and see.
And I just want to enlighten you on this. Don't try to get a grant or anything, and that's not a age compliance. You've got to have it to put, if you're in a wheelchair, you can get to it. And that's the only thing I just wanted to bring.
On what now?
Yeah, that drop box, anywhere that the municipality receive a payment, it must be ADA compliant. It's got to be 36 inches off the ground. And it feel like if a person with a wheelchair, if he wanted to go there, he couldn't get to it. And I'm just enlightening on something that happened to me when I was here. And I just appreciated some of my fault for it. And now, if whatever y'all can do with that lot, I'm gonna take some pictures and I'm gonna send them to the council and mayor. It's all kind of jobs. Snakes are real bad. On the fence line, right next to my house, this thing got up 12 feet on the fence line. Some of you see them when you get out, just right by that. And I appreciate it very much, y'all. Take it under consideration. And I'd like to know, I'd like to have something to document. I know it's gonna be in your record that I did present this on this day. Ask it for you. Thank you.
In a case like that too, Mr. Mills, I don't mind if you call them through and just let them know
Okay.
that they be cut or whatever.
I call
That'd be the
them.
best thing. I tell people just call up here.
Yeah.
They'll do a work order on it.
But
That's
this is
we
what
have it right.
I would like to see them. Nobody wants to live right next to a rainforest. Even if I have to help, all that glass and all that stuff there, snakes are unbelievable. And most of the time they come through there and they make 2 passes. And all the limbs and that glass and stuff, it's still there. It's real unsightly. And
We'll check on it.
and anything that I can do, I'll be more than happy to help. And I'll leave you my number. And I have called up here before, but they have run bush off through that right side of my fence, and the rest of it is taller than me. But I'm not ready. I just want to present it. I'm not griping, I just want everybody to know.
And, I'm glad you mentioned it. And, like you said, to let you know, we are working on, once we get these lots clean, we're gonna get rid of them, we're gonna sell them. We're gonna put them up for
Okay,
bid.
and
We already talked to the attorneys that we have now. And soon, remember we waiting on to get us attorney.
I appreciate if you would, and I might.
Once we get them, once we spend that money, I don't want to constantly keep spending money on it. Once we get it cleaned up, we already talked to the attorney, and we're gonna have it up for bid.
Yeah, okay.
That's the process we going. Once we spend the money to get it, what needs to be done, we gonna sell it.
I'll be fine with it. Okay, I'll be.
That's the process. We already on a lot of these properties. We gonna, especially those that belong to the town of Cullen,
Right.
we gonna have them to be cleaned up or cut, and we gonna talk to our attorneys, they already talked to us about it, and we're gonna try to get those sold.
Could we be looking forward to some in the next 2 months before summer get here real bad? Because that's when it gets real bad.
Am I cutting it?
Well, clean it out
Yeah,
completely.
I'll check into that. Yes, I'll check into that myself. But once, like I said, once I get it done, get understand, we're gonna get ready to sell it. And get it upon us, we're gonna try to get bids on it. You got that?
Ms. White?
I've given y'all this right here. I gave it to Kabati when y'all first went out. The trash stuff first started. Y'all charged me for the rest of the year, saying $17.50. And like September, that's when I really got them to stop charging. But I'm trying to figure out what y'all gonna do with what I already paid in. Cause I paid mine.
Who you paid in?
That's $17.50. But after that went down,
Well, who you start paying? You start paying night service?
yeah,
You got a receipt of that?
yeah.
Okay, get it to me. When you start paying them.
Yeah, I have to get it from here because
Okay.
it's all down there. But anyway, I've given y'all that several times. I gave it to you and I gave it to Capri to put in my file. And it started in February. But I talked to, since then, I've talked to Hope and she is trying to get it straight. But I'm still trying to figure out what is y'all, what y'all gonna do to reimburse
Let's
me.
get it straight. Just give me a receipt when you start paying night service.
I mean, you wasn't paying. That's when you cut it off completely. in January of 2025. So I've been paying ever since January 2025.
I'll tell you what, just let me check into that. I'll give it to you. I got your number.
You
Your number now? Okay, I'll check into that. And we'll go back and see what we need to do to clear that situation up. I go back and look and see what I need to do to clear that situation up.
Oh, okay, all right. So you saying that property next to me, y'all cleaning that or y'all been just them to clean it?
We talk to the attorneys. That's what we're working on now. We'll own property. Just give us a little time. We're gonna have them served where they can get their property cleaned up. If not, then we gonna have to pay it and we're gonna have to put a lien on their property.
All right, that's
So we can get our money. But we wanna do it legally, that's what we got the attorney for. But they are gonna be working on that, we already talked to them, but in the process of that, just give us time to get some stuff lined out, and we'll get on it, Ms. White, have them come out. If they don't clean it up, we have to give them a certain amount of time to get it cleaned up, then if they don't, then we go to the next step.
And also the property next to with them horses, they done let trees grow up and it's no longer a rental no more. He done let all that grow up with trees, so if they could get it, if he can get it now, all that property won't be grown up, but see, it's not, it's.
You talking where the horses are at?
There's a lot of trees growing up in there. And it looks bad when all of them is.
I just have to find out who actually owns it, who actually owns that property. And that's where they got the horses, right, Ms. White?
Uh-huh, yeah, that's what the horses is. And all of it, they like a little garbage dump out there. Inside the thing?
Inside that whole arena thing?
Yep, inside the, where they drive in at? Right in front of that barn.
Off the main road when we live in it.
Look at me.
Yeah, I saw the other day going in the yard for this.
It's dirt.
Mm.
That's dirt.
I'm talking about on the inside of it. It's trash.
Dirt too.
It's not that much.
It's dirt too. It's mostly dirt.
Is that what Mama said?
We got the administration.
Mr. John?
So,
Okay, I can't read the last
Yeah.
name, Mr. John.
so I have several issues there. first, I brought some.
This call is being recorded.
Brought some up last week. One of the main concerns of the streets, the road repairs. Coming out, if you go by the Bailey's house on Elm Street there, right before Councilperson Green's house there, whatever they did up there, and they patched it, it's dirt, it's like you're rolling over a roller coaster, okay? It's bad on the front end.
This call is no longer being
And
recorded.
Where they said?
That's on Elm Street. You know where council, right there at the church, past the church, the next house, that's the Bailey's old homestead. And the next street there is where council on Green is, okay? You go across there, it's like, and it's getting worse, okay? So however they patched it, they were dirt and putting asphalt in there, thinking that the asphalt would level it out. I mean, it's horrible. And then when you go past the church, there, right at the, I think it's Summit Street or whatever, that culvert, you hit it, and it's bumpy clear. Now,
Is that culvert you talking about is on the outside of it, on the outside of the road, where the culvert at?
well, the road is actually, it has deteriorated, right, okay? And so, when you're there, right before the Pace House, that blue house, so the church is here, the Pace House is there, the street that comes out in front of the old Summit House, there. If you turn there, you hit that part of the road that is somewhat deteriorated, okay? And it is, I mean, it's like a roller coaster. Come down from the Baylor House, hit that.
So when you make that turn, right?
Yes. Then when you get down past the church, you hit another spot, okay? And so the road repair is just, is bad. Okay. And so whatever you do there to actually repair and finish that, those be good. Now, one thing with the gas companies, the gas company came through, they replaced 3 sections of gas line on Elm Street because they detected gas leaks. Okay, one by the there by the Summer and Minden Hall house. Guys thought they were finished, and then they said they had a vehicle that comes around and senses gas. They came back, found another one. Came back, they found a third. And then they found the 4th over by Mr. Hudson. Right? I said, how do you guys detect that? They said, well, there's a car that comes through, detects it, sends it up to our system, and they know exactly where it is. It's fine. And so the gas company subcontracts that out to this particular drilling company, whatever, right? I said, well, do we know to repair the road? I've got to talk to the guys. I said, who repaired it? He said, well, now they subcontract out, there's a group there in Plain Dealey, okay? And he said, that's a road approval. So they came out, and I asked them, I said, they said, look, is it get it back ideal, just like it was before on it? And so I watched them the other day, and they come out, they cut it out, all right? And they get asphalt, hot asphalt, bring it in. And the guy's name is Frank. And we talked for a minute. And so he said, well, there's 3 of them. They work, one in the truck.
So what is that you want, Mr. Thompson?
I would like there, and I took a video of it. They put the asphalt down, and they have a packer. So he goes around, he packs. And if you come there by my home here, you'll see there, those are packed, paved areas. I'm slowing to it each time. So they got a packer, and then what he does, he puts water out there, and the guy's packing it, it just cools it down. And if you notice there, that's the only area in there that has a level area, okay? Now, my question there is that could the town acquire that type of packer as opposed to just having people coming down and putting the asphalt in there and then driving over with the tractor and assuming that it will now level out? it will not level out.
We don't have a packer, but what I could do, I might talk to the police jury and see about once we do that, can they smooth it out for us? I think they does have a packer, then they have a roller too, they probably could smooth it out for us.
If they could do that. And then, Mr. Mayor, the main entry into Cullen is that we turn off there by the post office, right? Going up there by Cullen Square. That's the main entry into the town. What I do, when I get there by the Cullen, what is it, Cullen Square, along there, I drive over on the opposite side. And Chief, you might have to arrest me for this. I drive on the other side and come back in. And Denise, you know where the,
Yes, sir.
you ride over there over a period of time, that'll mess your front end up, okay? So that area in there really needs repairing. And then also that's an entry into your town, all right? And, you know, there's other areas there that, that could be repaired throughout there. But I'm saying there's the main road, over on my street, Elm Street, there, it's really bad, okay? There by the Flint property. I think you, myself, and I think it was Dennis Smith. We toured those. That culvert there, when you drive over it, there's a hole in it, okay? So what you have to drive around it there, there's a hole. Now, the typical patch would be to put that asphalt in there and hold the shield, and it's gonna fall through, because you would actually see down through it. So I was saying road repair around the town, and other citizens probably will have areas that they can identify. I don't know every street on there, but that's one thing that I would ask for consideration to maybe police jury, whomever.
When I tell you like this, with the season changing right now,
Yeah.
we'll be able to patch a whole lot of holes and probably smooth some things out. The winter time, we can't put asphalt out because it's not gonna stick.
Oh, no.
But this time of year coming up, like I said, I'll see what I can do as far as getting a lot of those holes and these other drains filled up, what we have. Giving some assistance from the police jury to see what they can help us with.
Right. Well, the guy who did the work there, he said, he was, I'm a lay person, okay? I'm an engineer by background and training, I know nothing about this. So I listened and learned. And he said, you have to have that asphalt at a certain that they have to get there and make sure that it's it. So he said, one day he said, we can't get the asphalt at the right level, and they're experts with it. So I'm saying what you're saying. It's just from someone who has not been in that particular area of business there, we don't know. Just patch it if it's 30 degrees. So I don't know.
It's not gonna stick.
But it's not going to stick. So he did that. No.
It's just the way the asphalt is real high now, and it kind of double the price to get it. But like I said, once the summer it start getting hot,
Yeah.
I'm already get some assistance from the police jury on some of that. See some other holes, cause we got a lot of places that need to be filled in.
Yes.
That's sinking, and that we gonna work on those too.
Right.
I've been riding. I got a list of some of them that I know that need to be filled in myself.
Okay. Now, on my particular property there, when Wayne Reynolds, and most of you know Wayne Reynolds, Wayne cleared the front end of our passing line, past the area there, that we had cows on for years, when I was a little boy. So we cleared that, and then I told him, look, I said, I'd like you to clear that back part. I thought it was about two. It was about 2.45 acres of land back there. So we went over, and when you cleared it out, you know, they had manhole covered there. And I think, Mr. Mayor, shared with the team here, is that this is one of the manhole covers there that was all encased with trees or whatever. We didn't even see it. And so my worker there, Sammy, he said, here's manhole cover. It was uncovered. They just had a stop sign on it, okay? There was no way.
We went out there.
Yeah. And then there's another one there, further up. This is old, okay? And this was more concerning because they said, they said there's sewage around, okay? And I said, what? They said, and you can actually see it on the ground.
The guys checked it, I'm glad you already, we had checked it, and it's not stopped up,
Okay?
but we'll see if it's leaking around or whatever, but it's not, it's flowing.
Right, and
So we
so,
went out there.
again, just as a layperson, you know, you look at it, it looks bad, and that's all I sit down and look at there. And so it didn't appear to be stopped up. I took the photos, but I was saying for a professional person to come in and look at that and give evidence of it, that's the only problem.
Okay,
So that's the question.
okay, we'll check into it.
Yeah, but the other thing is that that condition has been there, nobody can be able to check that over the years. Yeah, I think somehow if the town had decided over the years, and this is before you being there, said we're gonna put these sewer lines across here, they should have had some clearance there, say at least want to clear, not the whole land, but at least a path where our people can come in and check these on a periodic basis, okay? But there was no way you could do that. And so, and Wayne can attest to it. The other thing, there's two pipelines going across the property. There's one, there's a small pipeline, and I don't know if it's functional or not, but as I shared with the team here, it's broken, okay? And it's come down here and those trees kind of fence, and then there's a large, I assume that is the new pipeline. It's a big large one at a lower rate, okay, and it's coming down, okay? So I assume if it is broken, but no, it's actually broken, okay? What I would ask now the town to do is that it remove that pipeline, okay? Because if it's not functional, all right?
If it's not, like I said tonight, if it's not functional, give me time, let me go out there. Me and the guys, let's look to see what's going on with it. If it's not functioning, then we can remove it.
Okay.
But first of all, I can't give you no answers on anything until I look at the situation.
No,
We can go from there,
this session just make you aware,
okay?
okay? Of problems or issues or whatever here on it. I didn't expect an answer tonight. But at least you know it's there, and I do have a concern, I may have to make that request. The next area here is that when it came through, there on the side by Mr. Hudson, at least the gas up, they came through and they were there for about 2 days. And they had run a gas line over to Mr. Hudson's house. There was that line, whatever, had eroded, they came in, trenched under there. But they hit a water line, the town water line. They couldn't turn it off, and so one of your guys, I think prior workers came through, and they did cut it, but they said, we're gonna cut the water off to the whole town. I thought, my goodness. So I forget the young man who came by, whether he said, they found where you could turn it off, okay?
A valve.
Yeah, the valve, okay. So, fine, they repaired it. But now, Mr. Mayor, right there, across there, at Mr. Hudson's house, it's still water on the other side leaking. I said, well, maybe it will dry up, but over the times it's not raining, it's leaking. And then, if you notice here, directly across from there, there's water that's coming down my ditch, here. And I said, well, And if you notice, again, the upper half of my ditch is dry over the last 3 weeks, and water continues to flow down there. And it's almost diagonally across from where they were working out. That's not the city's problem, or the town's problem. I think that should go back to the gas company or that particular group that actually went in and did that, but made that repair, okay? Because supposedly, I think, they actually supposedly have repaired that line that they hit, okay? But that, the reviews, look around. That's around. And so, I'm saying, that's not the town's fault. Water was not coming through there before, okay? But water's coming through there now, and you know, it's been dry, no rain. And I looked, I said, where's the water coming from? And it was somewhat diagonal across from there.
Okay.
So mine was just make you aware of it, make the town aware of it, and then just ask that either contact the gas company or whomever to come in and fix their problem.
We'll look at it first. We'll look at it first, and I'll go from there and see what we got on it.
Okay.
Cause usually the gas company, they good about working with us when they hit a line or whatever. If it's something, that's, you know, that they will reimburse us, or we've got to send a contract out to get it done.
Okay.
So first of all, like I say, I have to make sure is there something that they done,
Okay.
and talk to their boss.
Or if it was something on our side, or the town side, their bottom line, something happened that is causing that leak.
Right, but what they were saying, you just have to show cause that when they worked on that they caused that, you know, they caused it to happen.
Okay.
And when we does that, like I said, the gas company is good with working with us on that. If they did cause it, we'll get a contract out to fix it, and they always reimburse us.
Okay. And the last thing I want to bring up here is that I was asking the chief police about her services and understanding how they operate. Because at one time they said we didn't have any police services.
We can't discuss none of that right now.
Okay, all right.
No, there's legal matters we're going through, we can't discuss any of that right now.
Okay, right. Well, I'm just saying here, if I do have a concern,
Mhm.
I'm a citizen
Mhm.
here, and one of the expected rights here of a town is to provide water service, sewer service, and protection. Now, if I do not have anyone to call, I'm saying here, you're going through legal things here now. After 6 o'clock, who should I call? Should I call the, and I'm okay with this, but
Go ahead.
But here, I do not want to be in a situation, I don't think, no town, or whatever, has been a situation here where it is now. If I have an intruder, if I have someone here at my home threatening me or whatever here, you should be able to call an officer, right? I would say. Would people agree with that? Yeah. So if I do not have anyone to call, and I don't have a service, I'm just asking here, if you're going through some legal things here at this point, just advise the citizenry of what we should do. Should I call the Spring Hill Police Department, or should I call the Sheriff's Department, or whatever?
Well, right now, Mr. Thompson,
Yes, sir.
it's not my discussion concerning that matter. You got the chief down there, that's the police department. It's not my discussion right now.
Okay.
This reason why we put on here, anything else concerned with the legal matter, it's not for discussion. I was told that by the attorney before we had this meeting. We got a phone call, so I'm gonna shut that down. We're not gonna get into that.
Okay.
Specifically told me that today, called us and told us, so I'm gonna stick with what my attorney told me to do.
Okay.
And if anything, any other issues come about,
Okay.
we pray and hoping we'll get those matters resolved.
Okay. And then also,
You know you have 3 minutes. Why don't let you have about? So I'm letting you move on.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay.
I appreciate it. There's a lot of things here. Because, but I did come by and I asked for the attorney, and Hope was very, very helpful. And then she said about 2 minutes, she disappeared and came back. And I think, I don't know if it was you, came back and she said, well, can I help you? I said, here, what is that? And a very simple question here, who's the attorney, who's the lawyer, whatever. And I think you might have got someone offended when you were saying, well, it's on Facebook or whatever on it. And my wife was with me. And I said, Leroy Hudson didn't have Facebook. You can have you cannot expect everybody in this town to have a computer, be on Facebook or whatever, and that's how they get the information. All right. Now, I run a very successful consulting business in this matter, so I shared it with. I don't even use it because I know the problem that you have of exploitation of personal data. right? And so, I think you said to me at that time, my wife, you said, nobody will talk to me like that. You just-
No, sir, I did not say that.
you didn't.
No, sir, I
What do you-
didn't.
That's how we,
No,
that's what
no,
we heard.
no, sir.
Okay.
Only thing I said was,
Let's talk.
I said,
No,
if
we
you want me to
don't-
write it
we don't-
down, I will write it down.
Miss
I did not
Tracy,
say
that's
nobody was
fine.
gonna talk to me.
Okay.
But we gon', I'll let you have your 3 minutes even more, so I'm gonna have to go to the next person.
Okay,
so
no, go
we
to the
move
next
on.
person. Okay, this is my wife's next list.
You got next on the list.
Cartanker,
Thank you, Doc.
Katranker.
Okay, Ms. Katranka.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the same general concerns my husband has. And excuse my back too, but very concerned about the community and the neighborhood and people feeling safe. But also, I get concerned about the water problems over there, because that water could seep into the lines too. And that's a real concern. We actually don't drink the water, but we buy the water. So, that's very, well, okay.
Then, Ms. Katranka, if y'all have a problem like that, call up here and ask them to do a work order on it. So we can check it out. Just call town hall and tell them you got a water leak on whatever your address is, and they'll write a work order on it, and we'll check into it.
No, I'm talking about the pipes that are bursted. There might be some leakage.
That's what I'm
to
saying, the same thing. We don't know everything going, just call us and let us know that you got a pipe that's bursted or whatever. You need somebody to look into it to see what's going on, and let us, give us a chance to check it out, see what's going on.
Thank you, thank you. I mean,
Just call up in there, just tell me you wanna do a work order.
okay.
At your address, you got a leaking pipe, you would like someone to check it out, give us time to, look into the work order, get a guy out there to look at it and see what's going on, and see what we need to do about fixing the situation.
And the other thing, I hope people don't see this as being an annoyance. This is that, we grew up here. We feel very proud of the place. And really want to see it continue to grow. And at the rate that we're seeing now, is sort of scary, to say the least. And to have someone that you can call on if you do need some help is very important. And just to see that, we have folks come in from different places, and having to rump and bump over roads, and then it's bad on our cars. So it's just generally, so I want you to see it and hope you see it as one of support, and if anything that we can do to facilitate that process, we're here to do that.
Appreciate that.
And we're in and out, as you know, we live in California, but we have the home here. But when we're here, feel free to give us a call if you have concerns or support.
Okay, appreciate that.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have been great supporters. And feel the same way if I can.
Thank you.
Anytime.
So we'll look to hear feedback. Please keep us posted
Okay.
on what you find.
Y'all put y'all number on the paper. We need a phone number so we can contact you.
Okay.
Just put a number on that, Mr. Thompson, we can reach you.
Steve, you want to know? Steve, you want to know?
Yeah. But put it on there for real.
How much longer will y'all be in town?
But we're trying to decide on when we're heading back.
Yes.
But probably sometime the 1st of April. Sometime we haven't chose the date yet. And we're actually very excited. Our son is getting married. Hooray! So it's an exciting time. And so but we will be back. He's gonna get settled and get his new bride. And then this is good my day. So sometime probably the end of April, May, we'll be back. First of May, we'll be back.
You gotta get.
Mr. Frazier.
How y'all doing? My concerns, pretty much same thing going on. I got this leak on Cobb Street that's been leaking about 2 years now. People don't even turn their way to come down the road. They turn around, back up, go the other way. I got wrong street in front of my house. Pile of dirt that's been sitting out, came from the city about 1.5 years now. It's growing trees out there. The ditches are not being maintained. I got a culvert in front of my house that's falling apart. The dirt is falling out from under the roads on both sides. We done came, y'all done came, put cold packs in to where I know there's sinkholes under this road. I've done road construction, so I know this stuff. I ain't just speaking on something that I heard. Stuff is not safe, man. Somebody go in one of these holes, it's over with. I got a culvert that's running side of the property. It also runs to the back. I can't ride my mower back up because I'm scared I'm gonna go into the culvert.
On the back of your house?
You know the one that comes, the pipe that comes out the side on Rome Street? It goes all the way to the back and comes out on William Street.
Okay.
But I can't mow back there because I don't know where the drop is.
Okay.
But I've seen it. Also,
That's on the very back of your house, all right?
like where that light is on the side,
Yeah.
going back beside, we're really in between the trailer and that light,
Okay.
like right there.
Okay.
Also, I got earth that's falling into the ground because of the cold some of it has disintegrated. So some spots going along that line, you see holes in the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know, I've been over there, and I got the police jury, supposed to come in and help me on that. That's one of my things, because I'm gonna bring it to the council. With the money, I will wait until the first year start. We got a certain amount of money we can get from the police jury. So I already talked to Mr. Gilbert, police jury, about coming over and help us, because we don't have the equipment to fix that, what you saying, but the police jury does. So I'm gonna see what money we have to get the main thing fixed first, then the other stuff we gonna go to that. But that's one of my projects, so I'll let you know.
And another thing I want to bring to light, the city workers. Why ain't nobody getting sent to Baton Rouge to get qualified for some of this stuff? It's outsourcing money. You can send them down the road, get them trained up, and they can do this stuff.
Yeah, we get the money, we getting the guy trained out for our water and all that sewer and stuff. But as we go, we gonna get all that done.
All right, and my last question would be the price increase on the water. Who's checking the water now? The water level. Are we outsourcing it
What you mean by checking the water level? What you mean?
to know if the water is safe?
We got guys check the water every day. We send it in, they test it. We do that every day, 7 days a week.
Okay, well I hear you on that, but my water smell like doo every day. Even with the new filters that I put on my shower heads, it leaves brown rust in your sink, in your tub. Whatever you bring your water in.
So how long you been having this problem, Mr. Frank? How long you been having it?
Since I've been there.
With it being brown?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll check into that.
And the smell.
We'll check
That was my biggest concern. My
It
kids brought it up before I
gotta be
did.
something else, but like I said, I don't know till we check it, find out what's the cause of it. I can't sit there and go back with y'all day saying I know what's the deal is, because I don't know until we get somebody out there to check it and find out what's going on with it. Cause we can open that fire hydrant, if that water is brown, yeah, we need to check it out. And I'll write, we write that down tonight, I make a note of it, and I get them guys to check it.
But my biggest concern was with that leak y'all had over there, man.
I'll check that out, so we fix one.
I live the one that healed, that's in front of,
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking
in
about.
front of Meek Mill property.
Yeah, and I know you're
Yeah.
talking about the roads, cause Miss Mary Rankin had, when I looked at how they was paved, so.
Yeah, it's falling apart. Like, it's getting to the point where
The other leak you saying, where you said it's at?
somebody might
Yeah, we gonna
fall
get
in
some.
with it.
Yes, sir.
What other leak you said in front of who now? The other leak you talking about?
Oh, it's in front of, who's that dad's house? Nah, it ain't Gibson.
I'm not sure.
They dad.
Who was
the
when?
name? Willis, Greg Willis house. They property.
Oh, in from that trailer.
With a trailer?
Oh, believe it.
Yeah,
Used to be a tree.
it used to be a trailer.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know that, well, you know,
Mm-hmm. Well, they done came and dug up before and called themselves fixing it. Yeah.
okay.
So is that a pipe leak or something? Cause they fix it and it's right back.
That's a pipe leak.
I get somebody to look at it, see what we need to do on it.
When we did water studies, I know sometime I do them at Cullen. Have you ever done one of them where they leave you the container to put the water in and they pick it up? Have you ever done one?
Nah, not this house.
Sometimes when they do water, they pick certain people to test it, make sure. So I know I have. I'm just wondering since he having that issue, he might be one of them.
We need you on, I think we need you on. Like I said, I want to first find out, get them over there and find out when that water happens, that water coming out brown. So sometimes, if that line ain't been flushed out a long time, it'll do it. It have to be flushed out from that fire hydrant in order for you to get it clear. But if, like I said, that problem don't be, I can't get them to get you what we call, we send it to the lab, what she's saying, get you to just put some of that water in that container, and we'll send it to Shreveport, let them test it. And we'll find out, then we'll find out what's going on.
5 years. Yeah, we've been up 5 years.
This is very serious. You're talking about your children.
Yeah.
This is
That's why I'm bringing it up.
That's nothing to 5 years though. There's nothing to play with.
Yeah.
So I think some things need to be moved up to a certain priority level of
We'll
attention.
get on top of it.
I really
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I can handle that. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate your input, but we can handle it. Like I
And
said,
we are still on, she told me we are still on the board ban too. Boiler ban.
Yeah, I just got to tell you. Do we have a boil ban?
Yeah, we had
We still on.
I'm just saying, did we have one?
We had one at first, and we had another one because the chlorine was low. And we had to put a boiler advisor out concerning our chlorine. But now we're getting chlorine is back in our system. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to drop the boiler advisor. But anytime you've been there, anytime you know you got low chlorine that's going through there, you have to put a boiler advisor out.
Like where I live, some of the people don't have Facebook. How will they know if the
You
ban
can
is?
leave, you can leave your number, Mr. Mills, on here, and I can add you to the text list.
By law, it's required for us to put it on the news. That's what the law says.
Okay, but it wasn't on the news.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What channel?
Both of them, KTBS and
that's what the law
KSL.
requires.
That
That's what
wasn't
they
on there.
require.
It's been on there both times, Mr. Mills. I can pull it up.
I don't think so.
I ain't heard.
That's what I do. I look at the news. But all I'm saying, and I hope I'm not out of order. I just got a text.
How
They're
did
saying
you,
that we still up on the boil ban.
how did you receive the text? So people can know, because I don't know it either. How you received the text?
It comes from my niece in Texas.
How did she get it? I'm saying how, so we all can get that text.
I'm
If
just saying.
they're signed up, you're signed up.
Oh, okay.
Anybody that's signed up
Yeah.
receives a text.
Cause I'm gonna tell you,
Anything going on.
I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
we citizens, we older people, but them kids out there hit score, they don't need to be messing with that water. Seriously now.
Yeah.
That you can get yourself, you can have a home effect on
Yeah,
it.
all that what you're saying is true, Mr. Mills, but the law requires to put it on the news. That's what they require. I think you've been there. I don't know if you know that or
Oh,
not.
yeah, no, I know,
That's
I'm
the
the
law.
first one brought it.
Now, anything else like you're saying, which would be a good suggestion, if we happen to do that, I don't mind taking it to the schools and all that, but the other is required that we put it on the news. That's what the law requires.
Well, we did, we
We
went
used
through
to
it
do
though.
letter, yeah.
And I know that's time consuming.
Yeah.
Take up too much time.
Y'all got some 90-year-old citizens that not gonna be on no phone.
It's in the Western
And I'm
Top,
speaking for my grandma.
Mr. Burke.
Maybe we come up with something to knowing who the older citizens are.
Yeah,
My grandma don't move around like that. That's basically what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's,
I
that's,
understand.
what's a good solution? While we here talking, what's a good solution to get them out? So we want to do a better.
It might not, yeah, it might not be every household that
Some
need
small
it. It's just
towns
some people need it.
Doing
Yeah, that's
whatever we need to do to make it.
Yeah.
And it's really just the elderly. It ain't gotta be everybody.
That would be
The
bad.
older ones.
We just want to come up with whatever was best for
And
them.
whenever that water system go down, if you don't flush that line like in my house, when I turn the water on in the morning,
Yeah.
It's brown.
Yeah, I know we had a
That's because
problem.
that residue settles in that pipe. And
When that does, Mr. Bill, Mr. Sam, and Chris, them was flushing them lines. That's why I told him, let me get over there and see. If the water coming out that fire hydrant, we gonna check it and see what's going on.
No, you can cook with it because you know you boiling. He was gonna cook.
We'll discuss this door to door. Whatever is best that everybody be on one board.
Well, like if you run the water, like you running hot water, if it's so hot, is it hot enough that you can basically wash your dishes without having to boil the water? We don't know.
Put some bleach in.
Put a little bleach in or something like that.
It's a question on.
You still have to boil it.
I'm not for sure with that, I'm not positive on that end. For the first time I ever heard it, but like I say with the hot water like that, I mean, that's a good question. I asked him.
It's real hot.
But I guess it's got to be a certain temperature. You can say real hot, but it still have to be a certain degree temperature.
Right, that's what.
Because my hot might not be your hot.
Yeah.
So it would be it's probably a degree, but we don't know. I know I don't.
Water point is 260 degrees. Water point is 260 degrees.
Hot.
I know something else need to come out. I heard Mr. Tracy saying, if somebody signed up for something, can you explain them to that, what that is, or whatever it is they get signed up for?
Talking about to get the Texas.
Yes.
If they leave their number here, I can put you in the system automatically, or you can go to the website and sign up on the website to get texts and emails.
So any kind of notification y'all need, give her the number so she can put it in a text where it can come to your phone like Mr. Miller's talking about.
I can get y'all.
Anybody, it might not be this, it might that you signed up, whatever going on, at least you'll know. That's good.
And so what we gonna do is, on number 5, I'm gonna follow up with each one that signed the paper and whatever you had going on. We're gonna follow up on it, just give us time to follow up on each one and find out what we need to do, and we'll get back with you all. That's the process of this meeting. We'll follow up, after this, we'll have a follow up with you all, and see what we need to do.
That's fair enough.
And I'd like to say, I just thank everyone for coming, and thank everyone for your inputs, and also, not only whatever, if you got some ideas that can help the town, we'd like to hear them too. Think we might want to participate in, concerning the town, we will want to hear that too.
We do have a announcement, the month of April is the Clean the Boot campaign. I think it's April the 18th or something. The town is signed up in it. We do have packages, so we do most definitely need to bring something. Anybody want to help with the cleanup? Anything you think need to be done, because I don't know how it need to be orchestrated. We just got the packet in the other day, so I mean, all input is good on there. Parks, you know, we got parks, we got a lot of things on the front. So all input is good, but we most definitely do want to do something.
they're gonna bring it down.
That's what I don't know. I
We
haven't
work on
had
that, we gonna see about that.
maybe the council meeting, we probably have a little bit more information.
What y'all decide about the sign? Mine done faded out too. I mean, not mine, but on East Road, that Nelson Street, you can't even see that at all.
We checking into that now about ordering signs. Maybe one here at a time. I ain't gonna say we get the whole town at one time, but we gonna check and see. We might, like we said in the meeting, we might start on this side of town first, see on y'all side, see which one is faded out, need to be replaced,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there.
Is that looking at speed limit signs as well?
If they faded out,
How about if they just been knocked over, they ain't standing up no more?
just get somebody to fix it.
If you see something, Mr. GW,
It's over on, when you turn off South Curtis off of, East Road, you make that left on car, you look in the high grass, you'll see one laid over there in the grass.
if you, I think that process it? Do you
I called that in.
phone call and do a work on it? That way it be documented. So we don't be here to memory, you don't either. It'll be documented. That'd be great too.
So in terms of follow-through, so we bring the concerns up, so does, in terms of getting feedback from that, we come back to the next meeting and get feedback, is that the process?
Yes, ma'am, but I'm gonna call you in between to let you know with the follow-up, what we have done.
Okay.
Same thing with Ms. White, same thing with Mr. Mills. And Ms. Frazier, I'm gonna call you and let you know, hey, we done got that done. Look it over, see what you think, come out and whatever. Like I said, I got your number, I may call you before I come.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
I do have a question, I don't know where we are.
Ready to be closing out.
I have a question, am I hearing time to get a question in?
Yes, ma'am, I'll let you, we got, yes, ma'am.
What time are you leaving?
We finna leave after this, yes, ma'am.
So my question, my question is concerning the water. It's my understanding you need 5 certifications to properly work that wastewater management plan. No one has any certification. I understand that Chris is in school. I didn't even know there was a board advisory until I heard from somebody at my church. So I want to know, why haven't we subcontracted someone with 5 certifications to run it, so we don't have a Flint, Michigan here until Chris can get out of school? And why did nobody come bring me something in my door? Because I don't do Facebook. I need to know if there's a board advisory. Then I have no idea when the board advisories have been lifted. You got to find out through word of mouth. Those are my questions to you, Mayor Hook.
Okay, we put it on the news, that's what's required by law, just like I just told the citizens.
I Googled it when someone told me it was on the news, and this last one, now you do have one in there from earlier this year, but for the one that was right before Easter, I didn't see anything on the news because I Googled it.
Okay.
So for the certification, no one has the proper certifications to run that wastewater management company. How come you didn't subcontract somebody, or what are you doing to get somebody?
We're working on that right now. And Mr. Chris, we already have some people coming out. He's going to school concerning that. And in the operation of the wastewater treatment, we have other people have been coming in to help us operate that sewer plant. So we got that on the go.
So like, instead of generalization, this is why my concern is.
Okay.
When Mr. Ellison had a water leak, he had 2 dogs that he rescued died because there was something that we believe that was in the water. When I get up, my water is brown. My sister had an outdoor dog. Same time this went on with Mr. Ellison, her dog died. I can afford to go buy water to drink and to cook in. But this is a poor city. My grandmother, she can't afford to do that. And it was not on the news, so she didn't see it. So that's why I want the names of the person who you're paying. I don't need any favors because this is important as water. Who is coming down to make sure that that plant is up to par so that we don't get poisoned and our pets don't get poisoned?
We had some people come down last week from Louisiana Rural Water.
Those are the people that do the test, or were they here to maintain it?
They do the test, they here to maintain and see what we're gonna need to upgrade everything that we have going on.
And so in the meantime, are they gonna keep coming until Chris finishes school?
In the meantime, they gonna help us when we need to be helped out there at the plant.
That concerns me because we're being reactive instead of proactive. If you got somebody on site, why can't you get an independent contractor to come here to monitor it and not have to get a call? I think Mr. Ellison called you the week of the storm. We didn't have any water, and when he called you, you stated you was riding around trying to find the leak. I know that you don't have those type of certifications. So the simple fix was take the money and put it where it's needed to be. You're gonna call them when things go bad. We need somebody watching it to make sure that it does not go bad because it's water. If something is off with it and we drink it and our pets drink it, we die.
The sewer plant don't have to do with your water. That's waste. They don't have nothing to do with water.
So when you started earlier this year, DEQ was out here. They were saying that the sludge and there was so much in it. You came and you stated they came and they said we were fine. Your workers said they came and they fined us.
No, that's not true.
So who's out there treating the water? Or whatever it is, who's treating it?
The water get tested every day. The water is good.
And who?
We had Louisiana Department of Rural Water come out last week to our sewer plant. That is totally different from the water.
Okay, so they test the water every day. You said somebody tests the water every day.
Yes, ma'am. They do samples. They send samples in. They do samples every day.
Who is they?
Monday through Sunday.
Who is they?
The guys at work.
So Chris and Sam, who have no certification, get the samples and they submit them in.
The samples are being tested, they don't test the sample, they can get the samples.
So they get the samples from it and they send it in?
Yes, ma'am.
And so can I get the results from every day that they send it in? Do you have that available to the public? Where can I go and look at the samples every day to make sure that the samples that Chris and Sam are sending in, they're up to
They
par?
go to the lab first,
So after they leave the lab, do you get them
and they
back?
come back to us, yes, ma'am, they do.
Can you post them? Are they available to the public, to me, so I can see what they're saying about the water?
We just, let me get what was the, what was it,
Oh, we passed out the grade, I think, the other day, right?
What was the grade?
C?
Was a C.
Oh, that, so why, did they tell us why it was a C and not an A?
I don't know, I just checking that deep and see.
I know Spring Hill is a C as well.
I don't care.
I'll find the picture and send it to you.
Usually it's based on people not having the certification and not having the proper persons in place. I'm not concerned with Spring Hill, because I don't drink that water either.
I'm just saying, I just know both of them.
But anyway, it's different things that varies to them.
And so did you put in, since you got it, are you gonna make that available to the public? Is it gonna be at the next town hall meeting, we gotta see on our water?
Yeah, we got it already. Sure do.
And do I have time for another questions, because it's not quite 7?
We just go 3 minutes for everybody.
Oh, I didn't see that on the flyer, I didn't know it was
It's on
limited
there.
to
It's
3
on there.
minutes.
It's 3 minutes for everybody.
I
I
do
thought-
have a quick one. The leak that y'all just
You
fixed.
name on sheet?
It's a Mr. Gibson.
No, you can go ahead.
That's about the $800,000.
I got a question. Was there any grants that the town of Cullen received for us going towards anything towards the community?
The parts.
In the parks?
No, not recently, no, sir.
No, I'm just speaking in general. In general, were there any grants in regards to fixing the parks or getting anything for our
I haven't
community?
seen any.
Like none whatsoever since you've been here 9 years?
I haven't seen any.
So, me speaking as a young man growing up in the town of Cullen,
Yes, sir.
is there any way that we can do something for the community? Because just looking back on it, we never had anything for our community. No basketball parks that's up to par. That no, like our parks, they are not up to par. We don't have nothing for our kids, and then y'all wonder like, why do our kids are going and doing the things that they do? Not only that, we don't even have enough policemen or nothing to patrol to make sure the kids are safe, the community is safe. Like, speaking as the town of Cullen, like, what can we do in order to bring up the town of Cullen? To bring the community back together as a whole?
My answer on that is gonna take everybody.
Well, we know that, but it's gonna start from somewhere. It has to start at the head, because everything starts at the head is a trickle down. Right or wrong?
That's true too.
So-
I don't do what I can do.
Correct. So in 9 years, you need to tell me you haven't got any grants for anything to try to build a park or anything for the kids?
Yeah.
So what about this fire department down here? So you mean to tell me a fire department is more important than getting kids together?
Can I answer?
We don't deal with the fire department.
No, I'm just speaking, that's a new building that's
The reason
been
why
built.
some of the grants we hadn't got because the town had not been in compliance.
Whose fault is that?
So whose problem is that the town is not in
It's
compliance?
nobody's problem till we get it done.
But then you
Till we
just,
get the town in compliance.
so how can we get the town in compliance?
With the auditors and the CPAs that we got working on it now.
So we have to start on it now,
We've been working on it.
9 years?
Yeah, it was like that before we even got here, so we're working
I
on it.
understand. I'm not trying to say it's like that,
I'm
but
just trying to ask you a question.
we can do something like new basketball goal hoops. Like, they don't take no money. I can go up there and buy hoops, like out of my check, and go up there and just buy new hoops, paint the park, like make somebody feel like they at home.
We paint the ball. We'll put new goals up there. Since I've been here, we'll put new nets on.
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen nothing, because when I was a kid and we started playing baseball
When
down
last time
here,
you went up there? You go up there last year to the ball?
when I was a kid and I was playing baseball and coming up
Did you go
here,
up
we
there last
started.
year?
Can I speak, Mr. Pippen?
Go ahead.
I wasn't interrupting you. Thank you. When I was a kid and I was going up here to the park, we had us lead Cullen versus Spring Hill. Like, and then we just started charging. Cullen was the only people that were charging people to get in. Why was that? Like, what happened to the money from that? Like, there's no money that's put back into the community.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to see. Like, as a town of Cullen, I know this right here, speaking and looking from general, you cannot survive off no money. So we have to have some money somewhere. You see what I'm saying? You cannot survive off no money because y'all still getting new vehicles. Everybody still riding around good, riding around their earth and park, do what they want to do. And you mean to tell me we don't have nothing for our community?
To answer the question, it'd be good when the town can't afford it, just as you said. It'll be a good thing to organize something. Since you can, you're a citizen, you can. You can organize, and you can do it. It's not on just certain people. When I was a small girl, my grandfather, Mr. Will Smith, Miss Martha, I will tell you. Miss Martha, Palmer, it's several people that have nothing to do with town. They made it their business, their priority. So the passion that you're speaking is great. Just put it into motion.
Now you speak peanuts to elephants. Because when you can do something bigger than somebody that can just speak up here and just throw gravel, when you got big rocks, like the town of Cullen can get a grant. Why would I?
We're not in compliance, baby. We just explained it to you just.
So he just said that we were in steps to get compliance.
Until then people will step up.
So can we scribe to make sure that it's right? Like, so what is the process to make it sure that it's right so that we can be in compliance, so that we can put back?
It's processing now.
So where is it at? Can I get a copy of it? Can I see like the steps what we plan on doing, like so that we can make sure that this is going, this is what we need to be at? Because until it's written down there that we are taking steps and marking out those steps, you still be pissing in the wind. Excuse my French.
Steps have been made, this one.
Okay.
So where are they?
No, wait a minute.
The one, hey, this is what we're gonna do. The ones that have spoke.
This is the question concerning his.
Okay, then we're gonna move on though. We're gonna move on, like I
okay.
said in the meeting.
I have talked to the police jury. Remember, the only way the town of Cullen got the parks was because I became an alderman and I signed it off because nobody would take it up. I was over it then. Ray Lee was the mayor. We had a little thing that Miracle was gonna come in, revitalize that park up there, but it was under the community. When I became an alderman and Ray Lee vouched me, I had to sign it over because no one else would take it. So I talked to the police jury about that. They told me that if I came and asked y'all to relinquish back to the citizens of town of Cullen, that we could get it back like that, but you would have to sign off, which Ray Lee wasn't the one that did it.
So he got it in the same.
Yeah, I signed it over because wouldn't nobody take it. But since then, ain't no real work been ever been done to it. We had somebody that was gonna do it, which was Miracle. We raised a little money, and we had a little thing set up where they told us if we paid $10,000, which we was trying to raise it, that they would take the rest of it and put it in a grant and fix both parts. But you never would give them an
I don't know
okay.
about that one.
Mayor, you told them people, they told me. Now, I got the number.
I don't care who told you, Miss White. I'm gonna say that right now.
See, you're not speaking as a citizen. Don't
I'm
talk
just
to me like
saying.
this.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. Well, you talking. You saying you told me, but I'm just
I did.
explaining myself. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so can we do
Wait a
something
minute.
about
Yes,
it?
sir. You can if you want to work with the park, whatever you need to do. No problem.
Mr. Mayor, I want to say one thing about that. I was born, reared, and educated in this town. There's very few people. The spot where I'm at, I was born here. We got a lot of immigrants who come here now. Well, Froggy Bottom Union, yeah. I lived Froggy Bottom. Never even know what Froggy Bottom was back in the day, okay? But, let me tell you, Mr. Will Smith,
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
My dad, those lights out there,
Yes.
my dad worked with a representative to get those lights put around that park, okay?
Yes.
People used to come in on Sunday. But see, that was the community getting here now.
Yes.
What do we have now? You go up here, you can get those guys from hanging around up on that damn, on that tree, okay? Riding around showing the cars, okay? Boom, 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 and okay? Let them just go out. This is a community thing. But I'm telling you, Will Smith and there was another man that had the Boy Scouts, okay? I forget his name.
Mr.
R.J. Jones.
R.J. Jones,
Mr.
okay?
Thomas, respectfully,
Yeah.
the way that you grew up,
Yeah.
every generation changed, so I have to make amends. So this generation, what stopped these gang wars was the horses. Guess who was the only town that said no horses down here? The town of Cullen, being petty.
Yeah.
When you have horses, these kids put too much money into them, they're not gonna fight. The town of Cullen don't want horses down here. When you got people in the community, black boys, you may see them in their cars, you'll see them on their horses too, but you don't see them down here because they don't want them down here. When they come, they feed the public, and then they even give back. When Devin have his horse ride in Con Valley, he paved the roads. Cullen has shut down everything because they want certain people with their face on it. So you have to cater to the demographics that you have.
Look, I understand.
Okay. I appreciate y'all for coming. We
Man,
have-
I just wanna know, can we get the park back in the community?
Whatever you wanna do,
That'll
Ms.
take it
White.
out the town of Cullen.
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you wanna do.
Thank you, I'm gonna get with you on
Okay.
that. All right.
We wanna thank everyone for coming. Have a good night.
Well,